Today we are in Edinburgh, Scotland, which is one of our favorite cities. We're also here during the month of August, which means Fringe Fest. So we're definitely looking forward to getting lost in the city and really looking forward to seeing what we'll find as well. It should be pretty interesting.
But first, we have to find something to drink. Not like that. Something a little warmer. That's better. So Edinburgh has an incredible food scene and coffee scene. We're at Mimi's Bakehouse right now, which is one of our all-time favorite bakeries. We're having some scones and of course a cupcake. We're having a love affair with your jam.
It's the best jam, like hands down, I've ever had. Red velvet cake, red velvet cupcakes, red velvet anything, hands down, yes. Like, if you give me any of that, I will be your friend for life. I'll even love you for life. No, no, too far, okay. All right.
You're ridiculous.
So good. So good. Oh my gosh.
Outlander, anyone? This is a season 3 filming location. It is where Jamie's printing press was. Can I get a vote in the comments if we should do an Outlander filming location video around Scotland?
In addition to all the shops and restaurants on the Royal Mile, there's also museums, and many of them are free of entry. So you can actually learn about Edinburgh for free and get to see a lot of the history of it, which is just absolutely incredible.
So we actually live right here last time we were in Scotland. I miss it so much. This is the best location. It's the perfect little apartment and it has this cemetery view, which sounds super creepy, but it's so perfectly Scottish. I have such good feelings here.
Also, fun fact is what I'm pointing to right now is the bathroom window. So when we lived there, people would come up just like this and take pictures, and I would turn around and just, you know, like in the shower, you know, just, hey, hi.
We've officially made it to one end of the Royal Mile. The Royal Mile is super cool because on one end you have Holyrood Palace, which is behind me, and on the other end you have Edinburgh Castle, which we'll take you to. So we're gonna walk the whole Royal Mile. And it is, in fact, exactly 1 mile.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home.
So behind me is Arthur's Seat, and this was really what makes, in my mind, Edinburgh so just different from other large cities. The city is like in the heart of the nature. So on one side is the sea, on the other side is Arthur's Seat. You can actually climb it. It's about a 20-minute hike from the bottom up. It overlooks the entire city, so you can see the castle. I mean, you can see everything from it. Highly recommend it. We are not going to go up that today because we're going to focus on the Royal Mile, but we've been up there a few times. Cue the B-roll.
Okay, so just to give you the lay of the land here, Arthur's Seat, Holyrood Palace. Am I pointing at the Royal Mile?
Yep.
Royal Mile. So let's head up the Royal Mile now.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong?
Wow. This is literally insanity. I've never seen it this busy. This would probably be a good time to tell you about Fringe Fest. Fringe Fest is one of the largest art festivals in the world, and there's over 3,500 shows this year. Not only are there 3,500 incredible shows, but there's amazing street performers all along the Royal Mile. You will be entertained the whole way during Fringe.
Are you having a giraffe?
Things. So with us walking around with a camera and a giant microphone on top of it, everybody's looking at me like I'm about to perform right now. Second thing is that we are actually standing in front of the Edinburgh Castle. Now the reason you can't see it is because there's a giant stadium in front of it that's actually there for the military tattoo, which is normally from the dates about August 5th to August 27th, where you can see military parades, and you can see it has stands, and you can pay tickets to see performances, and I believe there's fireworks. It's definitely cool to see as well, but we're going to pass through it to get to the castle.
Edinburgh Castle. We've officially made it to the other side of the Royal Mile. Unfortunately, it is sold out today, so we can't go in, which I have never seen before. But this is one of our favorite castles in all of Scotland. We haven't gotten near enough flyers for Fringe. I have no idea what show we're gonna go to. So now we need to walk back down the mile again.
Not yet. Shield wall! Where's the sword? Who's this woman? He loves her so much he wants to die for her. All men shall die for their women on the field of battle. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew's come to fight for his king, so his king can own more lands and he can be taxed. This is fine. Andrew shall die for his king and his god, who's his missus. 1, 2, 3. Freedom! I would shout fish and chips, but never mind, eh? I can't shout freedom, I'm married. I have no freedom.
Supposedly, touching the toe of the statue of David Hume, a Scottish philosopher, brings you good fortune. So,
We are up her sleeve.
Okay.
There's one for you.
Oh my god.
just a condom.
This is amazing.
Hi.
How am I ever going to choose a show?
This is the one.
That's
It's very
the
easy.
one.
You found it.
Done.
If there's an origin there, there's an origin from there, there's an origin from there, there's an origin there, there's an origin there, there's an origin there. There's an origin there, there's an origin from there, there's an origin there, there's an origin there. I know, right? There's an origin there, there's an origin from there. You might have seen that one going, but I doubt it very much that you saw this one.
Family, see the show. See the show.
¿Me has visto lo que he dicho? Me ha faltado decirlo más alto.
They were from Mexico, and it's just so wild. There's people here from all over the world doing these shows. It's incredible. Good night. I feel overwhelmed. I want to say yes to everyone.
Just asked Megan what she was talking about for half an hour with with one of the street performers. What did you say?
I don't even know. I feel really like sensory overload.
It's like you're talking for so long. I thought we were going to a show. There's something fascinating. Just got nothing.
I just have no idea.
We're looking for a fourth housemate. What are you? What's the filming? This is fun.
I don't even know who this is.
Yeah.
I went from having no flyers to having all of the flyers. How are we ever going to choose? In the meantime, while we do look through these, we are at World's End, which is our favorite restaurant on the Royal Mile.
Cheers.
Hey?
Fun little fact about World's End is that we actually first tried haggis here at World's End, and today did not get it, but I actually really liked it until I found out kind of how it was made. But yeah, so far my steak and ale pie is great. Haven't drowned everything in gravy yet, but that's my next step. Alright, so we just went back to our hotel to rest up a little bit after lunch and get ready for our night shows, for some more street performances, and while I'm out here, you can actually see Calton Hill in the background here, which is about a 10-minute walk, a 20-minute walk from here, and highly recommend. You get great views of the city as well, and also some really good architecture up there. But first, let's go find Megan some ice cream. Why are you upset?
Because it's gelato. I don't like gelato. I like ice cream with dairy. Does gelato have dairy in it?
So what's pretty wild is that we've spent the entire day on the Royal Mile, and I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface of what there is to do here. It's literally so funny because we walked up and down the entire Royal Mile earlier, like literally looking for ice cream, and I was trying to Google it and my phone wasn't working, and then we were like, okay, forget it, we're going to give up, we're just going to walk to our next show, and we turned around and there was a giant ice cream cone. I'm asking Megan what she thought of her first comedy show, and the comedian's right to her right.
I mean, he was a lot closer. So yeah. Now I can tell you all about it. No, it was actually really funny. I laughed a lot. We were late. Don't ever go in late to a comedy show. You will be a continuous joke. It was great. I laughed a lot.
Been told that there's 2 rules when you attend a comedy show. Rule number 1, don't be late. Rule number 2, don't sit in the front. Since we were late, he was like, oh, you're gonna sit right here with us, right in the front. And yeah, we were the butt of most jokes, but he was a good comedian. We just asked where this place was. We're looking for the Mash House, and they said, oh, so go up left. There's going to be this really sketchy alleyway. It's going to look like you're going to get like murdered in it or something, but you know, just go down it, and it's the right way.
This is way too well lit to be constituted as a sketchy alleyway.
Left the Mash House. Didn't get murdered in the alleyway, and that person actually stopped us on the street and was like, oh my gosh, if you all are looking for a really funny show, you have to check out this person over here at the, what is it, Assembly
Roxy.
Assembly Roxy. So apparently this person
really talked us into it.
Yeah, really well known. She was just like, she was like, I'm not promoting it, I've just seen it and it was hilarious. I laughed my ass off, so now we're here. Check it out.
So that show was sold out. We found another one. When we purchased the tickets, they said warning, audience participation. So we'll see how that goes. So we just got out of this shipping container here. We saw 4 comedy acts, like short snippets of their shows. So then you could go to the full show, basically. So we saw Jasmine Gleason, Gary Starr, The Lovely Boys, and Banana Split was the other show. I mean, my cheeks hurt from laughing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like just pure chaos and laughter.
All right, should we call it a night?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm still awake right now, honestly.
What time is it? It's like 12?
I think so.
Yeah, almost 12 a.m. We've had a full day of shows, so we are ready to... Hey! So we are ready to head back to the hotel. Well, that concludes our day in Edinburgh. The next time you see us, we're going to have another travel companion and also be in another country. So see you next time. Good night.